Hi. Um, Gaming items that I'm proud to own. Well, they aren't very rare, mind you. What do you think, Katie? Yeah. Number one, just most of these items are just things games and stuff I'm proud to own, stuff like that. What? See the light on the ceiling? You do? You a baby? Yeah, you're a baby. Sorry. Hello, push. Hello, push. No. Okay. 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 Hmm. Alright. Gaming items. Pardon. Hello, bird. Hey, hi. What? What? It is. Burlington, everyone. Okay. First up is a game collection. It's all three. Uh, all three Penumbra episodes all in one. That's right, Burlington. Black Plague Requiem and Overture. I got this at a con a few years ago. I'm pretty happy to own it. Second is a game that it's like a side-scrolling RPG on the NES. So Legacy of the Wizard by brothas, which is one of the best. Like, play it for yourself, find out. It's complete in box. You got the game. You got the manual. It even came with an NES slip thing. I was really happy when I saw this on a Game Chasers episode. Next up is this. My Pip-Boy. Which I don't have a phone for it yet. This came with the Pip-Boy edition of Fallout 4. Son of a bitch. I had to take that off because it's murder on my arm. It came with that, obviously. Next up is an RPG that I have. It's very close to my heart because I played it in a much better time in my life. Breath of Fire 2 on the Game Boy Advance, which was originally on the SNES. It's, again, complete in box, which made me crap my pants when I found out. And I realized this is the Breath of Fire game I want. I've been wanting. I read the back. Yeah. A lot of these games, really, you need to pull it for yourself. There you go, boy. Next up is a game that I was wanting, that I found at a con. Same con as this, I think. Not sure entirely. But Final Fantasy IV on the Super Famicom, where you play Cecil. This game's amazing. I saw it in a Nintendo Power once. And I've been smitten with it ever since. And now that I own it, and the cart does work. And I'll get out my excuse the mess, rest of the gaming crap. Ugh. This, the game brain for the Atari 2600, which lets you hold 2 carts right here, storage. It lets you switch between 6 games. One of 6 games, obviously. You don't want to play 6 games at once, Jesus Christ. And on the 2600, obviously, it takes up the slot on it. The cool thing is, this is kind of shaped just like a 2600 card, which is less extra cool. And it's got that wood grain. LGR will be proud. Sorry. Next up is something that every single gamer should own. Every single one, even if you don't fucking play it. This old piece of shit. It's not a piece of shit. It works just fine. Works as good as the day I bought it. If you don't know what this is, you're full of shit, and you aren't a gamer. This is an Atari 2600 6-switch. And I'm pretty sure this one's been modded, although I can't tell. This is back when you had to change the difficulty on the system for the games. You had to change the TV color type on this. Restart the game. Everything was on the console. There was nothing on the game because the game was just a game. Yeah. Other than those items, I say that's everything. Wait a second. It's also one of the greatest inventions ever, especially for playing like in my bed. Well, Foxy and Catbug say hello. Ah! Thank you, Foxy. It's my wave bird. I love this thing. Turn that down a bit so I don't get hit with a fucking copyright strike or some stupid shit like Bethesda. By the way, I keep all my game systems that I don't use that I like to play in a case. Well, it's not a case, it's actually a thing from my grandmother's house machine. I don't know if it's still around, but anyway, that's sorry this video's been all over the place, but an Atari 1020 printer. I got this the same day as I got my Atari 2600, and there's another piece to this. By the way, here's that Fallout 4 that came with the Pip-Boy edition. Hey Forest, great black metal band, check them out. Yeah, I'm gonna go get that other item. Which I like to put my items, put these back in the case. Get back. There you go. My PS3, everyone. Yeah, I know you wanted to make an appearance. Play you at Christmas, don't worry. Sorry. My PS3 has a mind of its own. I've been trying to work on that, but Alrighty then. We'll go get the next piece of gaming glory. Now, I'm a big fan of retro game consoles and stuff. I grew up in the Nintendo 64 PlayStation era because I never owned the SNES. But once I started playing SNES games and stuff, I fell in love, obviously. But something that... Buddy, I got, the day I got the Atari, my 6-switch. Or Sixer, as I call them. Yeah, I named my game consoles. This isn't my first DS. My first one. And yes, I know it's a generic, everybody can get these. It's nothing special and shit, but to me this is. Because my first DS my mom got for me, day of, and they came out. And a few years ago, I was trying to grab her something on my way up a hill to my driveway, and I dropped my DS and shattered it. And it got thrown away without my permission. So, along with the game possibly in it. But, yeah. Anyway, it was an original DS, like silver and everything, but I get replacements. I also had an original Game Boy that I had since 1989, the year it came out. I don't know whatever happened to it. But anyway, no sobby stories. I like this because it's the standard Nintendo purple. My GameCube? No, my GameCube's not. I don't have a GameCube anymore. It got thrown away. Anyway, whole point is this. My TRS-80 microcomputer. No, I have not been able to play this yet because I do not own a TV worthy of it. My whole thing about playing all these old systems is that if I... Yes, Burnley. Is that if I go to play them, I want to play them on the original setup. I want to experience the original way. Having to constantly flick through the channels on a CRT television and shit to get my 2600 to work, to get Sixer to work. But yeah, I guess that's really... No, one more thing. And my bald head! One more thing. Is this. The... Oh, we can't see it well. This is the... Dark Souls 3 map. But it's, cloth. Came with the, collector's edition or whatever, which I also have a, statue of the... What, Bubby? What? Ember, whatever, one of the final bosses. Up there. On my, thing, of which I'm pretty sure I've already shown them off, and I'm not getting them But yeah, that's everything. Um, Shout out to Ping Gamer for making his video on it, which I guess was a response to someone. But yeah, that's all I wanted to show. Wasn't planning on making a video this soon after my last one because I'm not really into making videos anymore because YouTube shit its pants on all that. But yeah, peace.